This video is sponsored by DistroKid. Well, hello there, Vlad here. Welcome to my studio. Today is a really exciting day because my EP, my first EP ever, called The First Four, is out both here on YouTube and on all kind of streaming services and such. And honestly, I feel it's my biggest achievement as a musician and especially as a songwriter to this day, basically. Working on this EP has been a crazy ride, and actually partially because of the whole COVID-19 situation, some of my plans changed, some of the things were delayed because of that, and I want to talk about all of that. But first I want to thank the guys that actually set all of this in motion. Yes, DistroKid did sponsor this video, but besides putting food on my family's table, I also want to thank them for giving me the push to actually make this EP happen. You see, I've been thinking about releasing my own music for a while, actually even before I started doing this YouTube thing, and a bunch of you guys as well have asked if my music is available on streaming services. By the way, super grateful for that, really appreciate it. Yet somehow just never got into it until the guys from DistroKid sent me a message asking, hey, should we do something together? And obviously I said yes. If you're not familiar with DistroKid, it's a service that allows you to get your music to all the major streaming services like Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, and a bunch of smaller services as well. The annual fee is very reasonable and they let you keep 100% of your earnings. They even have this Teams feature that allows you to split the earnings between your band members automatically. Uploading my music, cover art, adding all the song names, artist data, all of that was super easy, and they'll even let you know if there's something wrong with your audio files or they are not compatible with some of the streaming platforms. If you want to get your music out in the world, please follow the affiliate link in the description and you'll get 7% off of your first annual subscription. Funnily enough, even before I was doing this YouTube thing, so over 3 years ago, I was already using DistroKid because I used to play in a band called Heartsong, this folk popish band, and we released all of our music through DistroKid. I think the first time I heard about DistroKid was in 2014, pretty sure it was Glenn's channel, and when our band, Heartsong that is, got our first EP done, we decided to give DistroKid a try and got all of our music out into the world through the service, and it worked really well. And I especially liked how easy it was to do all of the licensing stuff, because in 2015 our band released a cover song, and through DistroKid it was really easy to do like who's the original artist and what's the original name of the song and stuff like that. And I think we got our permission to release the song within like 24 hours or something. That was really fast and really simple. By the way, link to that song is available in the description and somewhere over here as well if you want to check that out. So about the whole process of how this EP came to be. Basically, the way I started was going through all of the mini songs I've written over the past 3 years or so. For my YouTube channel, there was at least 20 of them, maybe more. And I tried to find the ones that would kind of make a good little mini album or EP in this case. And at some point I noticed that, wait a second, I have a bunch of songs that are all in drop D. Well, 4 of them at least. And then I started thinking maybe I could like chain them together and maybe that would kind of make one big song in a way, or like there would be nice continuation happening between them. And yeah, took those files, threw them in Logic, kind of put them together and decided like this is actually like a fun idea, and that's how these songs ended up being on this EP. Because these songs were recorded over the past 3 years, the production quality, the playing was kind of varying between the songs quite a bit. I decided that I just need to re-record all of the guitars and the bass tracks as well and work on the drum programming and stuff like that as well. It did help that I had like those 4 songs ready, but it was still quite a lot of work. One of the first things I did was ask my friend Ville to play bass on this. He's way better bass player than I am. He knows how to dial in good bass sound and all of that. So that was easy. By the way, if you want to see his channel, there's a link over here and in the description as well. He started his own YouTube channel a while ago and he's doing bass covers, and if you watch any of them, he's really good. So if you are into bass covers and want to hear some good bass sounds and good bass playing, yeah, check out his channel. But yeah, as I mentioned, I decided to re-record everything and I started working on the guitar tracks, and I pretty quickly noticed that I wasn't like up to speed playing wise. With some of the songs, there's a lot of down picking involved in some of the riff and stuff, and I kind of had to work myself up to speed first. And I did like proper demos of the songs, sent them to Ville, he did the bass tracks, and when he sent the bass tracks to me, I then re-recorded all of the guitars again, just so I could match the guitar tone to the bass tone and create this kind of bigger wall of sound type of thing. And as you can imagine, that was just a lot of work, it took a lot of time. And then something called COVID-19 happened and Finland went on lockdown, as did a lot of other countries as well. Unfortunately, this also meant that once the tracking was done, my friends who were supposed to do the mixing got locked out from their studio. Their studio is in a rental space, and when their country went on lockdown, they weren't able to access their studio at all. So I just had to decide of whether to wait or try to mix it myself, and yeah, I ended up with the latter one. I know some mixing, but there's always been a few fundamental flaws in my mixes, especially with the drums and the way I kind of mix the guitars very loudly, because that's what we guitar players do. And this time I decided to take the time and actually learn how to process the drums, how to match kick drum and the bass guitar and all of those things. And while it took a long time, it was an amazing learning experience, and these mixes, while maybe not perfect, are the best mixes I've ever done for anything. And actually working on this EP for the past few months have made me realize that the thing that I love to do the most is writing and recording music, and it actually inspired me to make some changes here on the channel for the future videos. Not going into details about that, you'll see that in the upcoming videos without me explaining what I plan to do. But yeah, really amazing experience overall. A lot of work. I have to thank my wife for being so patient, because sometimes I would kind of just disappear into my own world of trying to get the mix done, sitting in the car listening to the mixes and stuff like that. And she's been patient, and I'm super grateful for that as well. And yeah, would love to know what you guys think of the EP. Do you like it? So if you don't like it, give me some constructive feedback on how to improve, stuff like that. But overall, I'm just super excited to get this out. Thank you, DistroKid, for giving me the push to finally make this happen. More music to come in the future, and it won't take 3 years to get the next thing out. But yeah, thanks for watching, like, subscribe thingies, and yeah, have a great summer. See you soon, guys. That was a weird intro, wasn't it? I don't usually do it like that. I shall see you next time!